but we're okay with it. And the reason that we're okay with it is Ordog, you had quite the weekend, didn't you, buddy?
I did, man. I was in Charleston. I was at the beach. We were at the Spoleto Art Festival. It was a great time. I came back with some art, some good stories, hung out with the lady and her mom. And yeah, dude, it was good. It was good. We got to eat a lot of crazy, maybe not crazy food, but just like really good places.
Charleston's got great food. Yeah, Charleston's
Great
got great food.
great food, some James Beard Award winning restaurants, some good places on the beach. I got some sick photos and I enjoyed the food. Obviously, I'm just saying there was good venues on top of that. Uh, I
Yeah.
took I took zero food photos. Actually, I just took photos while we were at some
Oh,
cool
you didn't
places.
you didn't food you didn't foodie it out?
No, I'm not the kind of person where the phone eats first. I'm the kind of person where I eat and the phone is a separate story. That's how it goes.
It's
That's how it
it's
goes.
funny. Like I know we're off in our own zone right now, but that's okay because we like doing our own shit. Um, but I like I don't know how to describe this, but like going to good restaurants in Charleston are so like they have really, really, really good restaurants. It's like a super you wouldn't think of it as like a good food place, but it has them. And I love
You
going there.
might
And I know
though.
we're often like
Coastal
on a
city.
crazy tangent.
No, no, no. I
Yeah, but
think
like it's got like such a great collection of food.
that's an eclection. An eclection
Like
is a
there's
great
yeah,
description.
yeah, right? Like
Right.
it's just so many different types of really good food. Like you
Lots
can
of
get really good
cultures.
seafood. Lots of cultures. I mean, I love Charleston. It's such a fun place, dude.
Great, great place. We stayed in a nice like resort type of place on the Isle of Palms. It was gorgeous. Some of Madison's family lives around there, so we got like dinner with one of her cousins and yeah, dude, it was just good. It was just good vibes, good hanging out. It was really fun. We had like the forecast was for nasty weather and then it cleared up. The beach was super nice. The weather was great and I've never found a shark tooth before. I still haven't, I should say. But Madison's
Don't tease us with that. That you're like, oh,
I
I
know,
never found one.
but Madison's mom found like two or maybe more, but we definitely saw. I know she found two shark teeth on the beach, and I was like, "This is so cool." And then yeah,
Dude,
I did.
but were they? They're small because like I've
They
been
were
going
small.
down as you know to
They
that
were
area
small.
for a long time. But like there are bull sharks in that area, but a lot of it is like sand sharks and stuff like that. Like there're not a lot of big sharks
No,
in that area. I mean,
it's not like this big of a
hammerheads
tooth.
do come through. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not like
Hammerheads
that.
do come through, but like, dude, I've seen a hammerhead shark off of.
No,
I went
sir. No,
deep sea
thank you.
fishing in we were in Charleston and went deep sea fishing and we were catching. I forget what the name like the something jack. I'm blanking on it, but it's like a tuna type fish. And
Is it
we one of my
skipjack
buddies was
tuna?
real
Skipjack
maybe
tuna
that
or
that's it's something jack.
seems
That
right.
that's like all I know. But um it took it right off, like the skipjack or whatever it was, like right off the hook. And it
That's
was then
great.
encircling our boat, and we were just like, this thing is as big as the boat. And it was clear as day that it was a hammerhead shark. And I was like,
Oh,
this is
ooh.
we're in like another zone now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um
They're beasts,
so
dude.
Ordog,
Hammerheads are their own thing.
I found a fun pack.
Ooh, what'd you get, Trav?
We got a 2022 update series mega box, which I thought was fun.
22.
And I
Wait,
know
is that Chrome update? What is it? I
Chrome,
thought I see Chrome on it.
sorry, Chrome update series, yes.
Okay.
And so I thought that this would be a fun one because I bought this a little while ago, but like I was like, we're not doing a super long show. So a smaller box would be
I
definitely
love
the way
that.
to go. And I have had like it's almost a 50-50 shot with these. of getting an auto in there. Like this is before they changed the odds to what they are now, which is like it's not great when you get a mega box, but like, ooh, we already got a parallel in there, which is awesome.
Oh,
Oh, we
okay.
got a
Travis already pulling some fire.
Ricky Henderson. It's not the diamond cut, it's like the like not cool diamond cut where
Okay.
sometimes it's cut along here. But it's a Ricky Henderson. And then we got Sean Mania, dude. I feel like this should be
Whoa.
numbered, but it's not.
Because the color of it?
Maybe this is yeah, like that looks like an of 299 or like 250, but like very fun card. It's not
Wow.
bad. And I like Sean Mania.
Cool. Um,
I'm happy about it.
I got into a little convo. What is this? Hello, how do you tell if they're good? They're good. Thanks for chatting in, Bella Burbank. The cards that we like are players that we like, number one. So if it's a player that you like, that's a good card. That's just right off the bat. But for like the really valuable stuff, it's gonna be numbered. So that's what Travis was talking about. Anything that has like a number on it is going to increase its value because they're more scarce. However many the number is how many of that card they make. And then beyond that, if it's signed, that is a banger. That's a banger.
Or the other one is relics.
Right.
Like bat relics or jersey relics. Like
They
but
will
but everything that he just said is incredibly on point of what you look like. There
like
are also
that for
certain
sure.
short prints, right? There's short prints, there's like gold mirrors and stuff, and it does get a little spacey, right? Like speaking of spacey, like in the
A little
cosmic
gray
chrome,
area.
the yeah, like there's the planets, right? So there's
Do you
the
still
sun, there's Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars,
is there Earth?
down the road, and I think that there is an Earth,
I
and
didn't know
there's
there was
a
Earth.
Pluto as
Sounds
well.
crazy to
There's a
say that, but
Pluto
I
as
know.
well. The Earth one's weird because like you think of planet as like oh Jupiter, but like no, it's Earth
Earth's a
too.
planet too,
But the
baby.
the further you get from the sun, the more rare the card is. And I forget if they're not numbered, but I forget if there is how many there are.
Okay. The other, I mean, we pulled a really cool one. We found um was it Ronald Acuna Mars while I was there? We did a Cosmic Chrome rip.
Yeah,
Do you still
yeah,
have that?
we found yeah, I do. It's in one of my cases.
Somewhere. That
I
that card looked
I
amazing.
Yeah, it was a really cool card. I mean, I have, you know, my schemes. Ordog, I'm also coming to find out that these purple refractors are in every pack. So I think it's just like the
Oh, that might be
variant
like their
that
pink
comes with it.
parallel. How they do pink
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
parallels now.
That's like
Yeah.
so.
Faded purple.
They do to answer the commentator's question. There are a lot of variants of cards
Yeah.
there that aren't numbered, right? Like there are even like this one of Ricky Henderson is I don't really know. Like I'd qualify it as a special card. It's not like a short print or something like that. And there are then variants off of this card. Like there are special cards and then there are variants off of those special cards. And I'm pretty sure there are variants of these that are numbered. So it is a bit of a broad spectrum
Yeah.
of what makes a card special.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different factors. And again, right? Like what it comes down to is what do people want to collect? Do people want this player? Do people want this rarity? Do people want the signature? Do people want this background, right? Like one of the ones they have is like a black and gold background and it looks super cool if your team's colors are black and gold or yellow, right? and
Yeah.
that's an insert for every team. But if it's Paul Skeens, that's going to be a more valuable card than if it's um, Ellie De La Cruz, because it just doesn't match. Like, it's not color matched to the jersey, and it may seem silly, but like, it comes down to collectability. Collectability is kind of a weird. There's a bunch of different factors, and
Yeah, and besides the jersey match, David, there are like number matches, right? So, example being behind me is Tovy's jersey. Like, if you get the 14 of
there we
25
go.
Tovar,
Sure,
right?
sure.
And so that makes some people seek that out. And I don't tend to find that much value in numbering of cards. Like, I don't think bookends are that important. Like, the only time that I think a bookend was important was when Shohei broke his or did the 50-50 season. And so, like, 50 of
Right,
50 is a valuable card for Shohei
right.
Ohtani, right? That's probably more valuable than number 17 of Shohei Ohtani.
But there's just so many, like, there are so many variations of not variations, but so many different things that might get a collector excited. Like, some people do like bookends, right? I'm sure it doesn't affect the market that much, but I'm sure that there are other people who want the 1 of 10 or the 10 of 10 or whatever, the 99 of
Yeah,
99.
they're and as you know, and speaking of 99s, right? It's not quite the same of the numbering, but I collect of 99s. Not necessarily, but in the mainstream sets I collect of 99s, but I really like it's the green bordered cards or
Travis
background
likes
cards.
green.
So I think
Travis likes
I like
green.
green.
And all of a
So
sudden,
I think
Travis's house is full of cards that are green. And so if you're like that, that's part of your collecting modus operandi, you know?
yeah, yeah. And so I do tend to lean towards 99 just because it's that. So even if there is a set that isn't green, I like the 99, but I'm pretty sure in Cosmic Chrome it's like 75 is the green ones.
Okay. Okay. But yeah,
I
so
wonder
there's
if I have,
a bunch of different
I mean,
things
I
that
have, there's a,
describe collectability.
yeah, and I think a lot of it is like here's the Cosmic Chrome that we were talking about. I knew I had something like that in here. Like there's the sun, right?
There's the sun.
And
Who is
this is
that?
what this is what uh Yoshida, but it's not numbered, right? But it's a short print in Cosmic Chrome where as I'm going through this, I showed a bunch of these last week. I think all of these last week. But like this is Mike Trout's
Oh,
autograph on a base, not a base, but it's an of 25
yep.
regular print run of Cosmic Chrome. Right.
Trevor,
So
I got
like
some good
there are
examples too.
the
I got some good examples here. You ready? I've
hit me
got
girl.
I've got okay, I've got a Brian Wu. This is coming. These mostly are going to Travis. I pulled this. This is a Brian Wu of 99. It's like a
Of 99.
magma
Yeah, it's the
fractor,
lava
maybe?
one.
Lava
It's
fractor?
the lava refractor. Yeah.
Okay, now got a 90. Now this isn't of 99. This is a parallel. This is the All-Star game for Ellie De La Cruz. I know you can see a lot
Yeah.
going on in the background, but of 99, Ellie De La
But that's
Cruz
just a base
All-Star game,
refractor. Yeah. Yeah.
base refractor, but on a pair, it's a pair, whatever, because it's All-Star
So
game.
like yeah, and then it gets complicated with that stuff, right? Like there are like if you're looking at Chrome update from last year or this, like I don't think it's in this, but at least in Chrome update, there are five different variations of fives.
Right, right.
There's the base refractor, there's the lava, there's the ray wave, there's the wave, then there's the geometric. I think that was five.
Okay. Now this is what we were talking about. This is the black and gold. These are called tops B and G, black and gold. But Juan Soto is probably not that desirable of a player to have because it's
Oh,
blue and orange team on a black and gold border. But if you had Skeens on this, which Travis has those, and I'm sure a lot of people do because this isn't like that rare of a card. But the black and gold of a pirate or a padre, that would be more valuable. This is still valuable,
Valuable.
but that would be more valuable.
Yeah.
And
So
then this,
Shohei Otani, sorry to interrupt, but
did you
Shohei
just pull
Otani
that?
gold foil all-star. Yeah, I just pulled
Dude,
that.
that's a sweet insert. I like that.
That's a
That's
pretty
awesome.
cool card.
It's very cool. Now,
Even
here's
deepening, even deeper going into our the difference of cards. Sorry to interrupt. Keep going.
no, no, no. This is perfect. I just found the logo. I think it's called logo board, which this is not a numbered card. This is an insert. Marco Luciano on the San Francisco Giants. This is a pretty rare card. They don't make a ton of
Yeah.
these logo boards, and you can see the background is of like San Francisco's logo. That's a that's a very collectible card because of its background. It's not. I mean, I don't know how many they make. I know it's more rare than the base, obviously, but I don't know how many of these they make. It's not numbered. Still very collectible.
Yeah, and like they've made to give you a really good perspective of it. I'm working on a rainbow of a Topps Chrome update player, and I think that there are like 40 something variants of the card.
Wow, wow.
Yeah. Like it's a lot.
And then here
And not
is it
all of those, not all of those are numbered cards.
of 50
Is that
All
of
Star game
25? Of
of
50.
50
Yeah.
of 50 Aroldis Chapman. This is a fun one. Great card. Great card. Aroldis closed out the game today. The Sox actually won a game.
Yeah, the
We'll take
Sox won a
those.
game. So did the
We'll take
Mets.
those. Good day for
Rockies
Trav.
did not. However, um, this man did something that's never been done in Major League Baseball
Oh,
history on
Travie,
Friday night, which
tell us
is
what happened.
awesome. And I got a piece of that history, which is
Sprague
he
Sports,
became the first
bring history
player.
home.
Spray Sports, bring history home. Bring history home. The piece of that history is, or the history that he made is, he was the first player in Major League Baseball history to steal home in a game, hit multiple home runs in a game, and have one of those home runs be a walk-off home run.
That's crazy.
First and that's like a super unique combination of things to happen, right? But
Considering there's
still,
been thousands and thousands of baseball games and it's never happened,
yeah, there's been it's baseball has been a thing for 123 years
and
as we know it.
they play 162 games a season.
I wonder if I could go through it. It was not always 162. Like it went up from 154 to 162. I think it was like 138 or something like that before that, and I think it started at like 120 something.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's constantly gotten longer. And I still think that like 164 may be too many games. It is.
Travis, I'm being made fun of in a very specific. I wish you would. I think you should leave way. Is that a highly complicated pattern shirt from Dan Flash's or the TC Tugger shirt with the little knob on the front that you can yank on? Have you seen it? Do you know what he's talking about?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
So it's a sketch. I can't remember the whole sketch, but basically the guy makes like a shirt with a knob on the front, so you can like tug on it. I don't. It's just like it's a silly sketch. But thank you for making fun of
I
me
have not.
using using someone we love. Also, I did pull once upon a time a Tim Robinson. I could go find it, but I pulled a Tim Robinson baseball card once
The
upon a time. So
Allen
shout out
the Allen
to Allen
Ginter.
and Ginter. That's right. So shout out to
Yeah,
that
the
guy
Allen
making fun of
Ginter.
me.
Yeah.
It says Field of Vision, thank you. Do you know Field of Vision? Field of Vision, thank you for being here. He said, "Classic skate, get him to watch it." We very well may. Pulling the Tim Robinson was super
No.
fun. So
No, I love that. I mean, I'm in as and what a great I do not know who that is, but I love that reference knowing who we are, especially who you are. Like that's like something only you would get, which is kind of why I love it.
yeah, right. That he's yeah, yeah, exactly.
Like
I've been made fun of in a very specific Dave way.
in a very specific Dave way, but like hitting the nail on the head, I love it. Sometimes you just get like they can call a spade, right? And they killed it.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
I love it. So Ordog, I know we're not doing a long one, but I had some of my older baseball cards that I kind of wanted to highlight. So
Ooh,
like
show us some things, brother.
this is one of my cases, and
If you didn't know,
this
Travie
case
was fucking
has
serious, dude.
yeah, very
Serious.
serious. Do you want to see old baseball or new baseball? I know I said old baseball, but now that I have it in front of me, I'm like,
Oh, let's
what do you
go.
want to
Man,
see?
can we go 50-50? Last week, oh, well, no, you know what? Let's go new because you have you have Cobb, you have Paige, you have Jackie out there, right?
Yeah, that's what I have out there.
All
It's the
right, so
same ones as last week. I did not switch
right.
them up.
And if you guys don't realize, those are like one of those cards is like 100 years old.
Yeah, one of them. That card is a
You
hundred
say like
and ten.
1908,
The card on yeah,
19.
1909 through 1911, 1908 through 1911.
That's
This
so
card right here is
crazy.
over 100 years, 100 years old. This
That's
card here
crazy.
is like 80 years old, and this one is like 60 years
Yeah,
old.
pretty
Yeah,
wild, man.
like
Anyway,
20-year gaps between all of them. All right, so do you want to do modern or not modern, older,
modern or not modern?
like modern or not modern? It's up to you, buddy.
Let's go modern.
All
Let's
right,
see
let's
some
do that.
modern
Um,
bangers. Do you have Shohei's 50-50 in there?
I do have that in here.
Let's pull out
I
let's
do.
see the Shohei 50-50 special Instagram post. If you haven't seen it, go to Sprague Sports on Instagram and check it out. And then also
So
stick around here
that's
first because he's gonna
actually
show it.
I'll bring it up. Yeah, go check out my Instagram page. I did a fun one on this. So this is actually a funny story. So I this is several years ago. And this is before Shohei Otani blew up into what he's been over the last 3 years. I mean, granted, his hype before that was ridiculously high, no matter
Right.
what.
But then
But like
he backed it
yeah,
up.
I could not complete this now. I could have completed it back then, but I couldn't have completed this now.
Sure.
So this was on a whim. I was trying to get and create a Shohei and Mike Trout set of cards. Right.
Okay.
People collect weird things as we were just describing. So I had pulled two of these. I think I pulled both of these.
So this is because
Like
they're both on LA at the time? Or I
they're
guess
both
Los
on LA at
Angeles.
the time.
Obviously, they're both still on
The
LA.
Los Angeles Angels. They're
Angels.
both still, yes, you are right on that. So
Sorry.
I pulled one of the, or two of these, I forget, but I liked them a lot and I thought they were really cool. They weren't quite color match, right? But like I like the gold with the white and red. It just is kind of a vibe to me. And I then was able to get I forget which ones I pulled, but I bought one of Shohei's cards, the autograph. I found it online and it just so happened to be the 50-50. And so I have kept this. This is now a personal collection one. But I don't know if you'll be able to see it or no, you can tell me. But in the top corner over here, it is 50-50. I don't know if I should shimmer it that way, maybe in the light.
I bet if I put it on the big screen, I can see it. Hold it up for one more second. Hold it up for one more second. I'm
I'm
gonna get
standing
on
by.
Oh boy. All
Or
right.
just tell me when you get it up.
We I have it. I have it up. I have it up.
Okay.
Put it back for one sec. Because if I can, this is the most like narcissistic thing. It's not that narcissistic. All right,
It
and let's
doesn't it
see.
doesn't pop very much. Maybe if I put
There's
like
a
some.
yes, you can see it. It's pretty faint, but you can see it in there. It's right after the black, right?
Yeah.
Right after the black writing.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
there's
like
yes, yeah, 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 yeah,
on the
yeah. You can see
black
it.
and after the black. It's
You
like
can see
on the
it.
black and after the black.
Yep. Nice.
But those I did that. I kept it, and I didn't completely finish it because I couldn't find. There are non relics of these. Like there are 50-50. There's the of 50 same card with the. I think these are like the All Star Game red 1988. It's like the 1988 variants of them, and there's like a base version of it, like a non-relic version of it, non-autoed, and I kind of want to find those.
We got to find those, dude.
um I do. All right, so let's go to here for now, and then this is kind of stage one, and then there's stage two. um 1, 2, 3, 4, five of these cards I graded myself, and I'll tell you which ones. And not all of them are tens, but these are all really nice freaking cards. Well, all but one of them are tens. Um, Ellie Dela Cruz, Inception of 200, PSA 10.
Wow, dude, that's ridiculous.
So these were cards that there were I invested in when I first kind of started out trying to do this, and I picked players to try to invest in, right? And I bought cards at random and kind of looked at a lot of them and are like, oh, these are really nice cards. And I sent them in before PSA became PSA what it is right now, and it's currently shut down. But
Yeah,
um,
that's another
I
thing
got
we could talk about a
another
little bit.
story. Yeah, we could do. Yeah, I may have to do a video about that this week, but neither here nor there.
Crazy.
And so got that back, and the ones that were tens, I've sold, and I kind of made my money back for the investment in the cards and the grading, and that was like kind of enough for me, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
sure.
and you gotta keep some stuff on the back burner to sell later. Can't sell it all now and hope that they reach higher heights than they've already reached, right? Like Ellie Dela Cruz could theoretically win an MVP, and
Right.
if he wins an MVP, like his stuff goes up. Um, so these next ones are all Shohei, and these are all I have left of Shohei. I have one more that I'm selling, but like I probably had 8 or 9 Shoheis at one point, autographs, and like I probably had like 7 autographs, and no, eight autographs, and then a few extra other cards, and I've sold most of them, and I've only kept the ones that like matter to me. So obviously the 50-50 I've kept. Um, Rookie card Shohei,
Wow.
PSA 9, just a paper one, but still really
Is
nice
that
card.
is that a
Uh,
Tops or a Bowman? Like, is it a Bowman? Is it
that's
a
tops.
Tops?
That's tops 2018 tops update.
Okay. Was
And
that his
and then
first
I got a
appearance?
similar card. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's his rookie year. Um, Another rookie card, rookie year, 2018 tops Chrome Shohei. And none of these are numbered. Like these cards are worth more than I bought them for right
Oh,
now,
shout
but they're
out
not.
Ryan Linker in the chat. Shout out Infield Hits.
Oh,
Love
what's
to
up,
have
the
you here, buddy.
link? They're not crazy expensive cards right now. These, on the other hand, would be worth a pretty penny. Um, Again, I got these both graded back in the day, but Tops 2023, yeah, so it was 3 years ago. Topps 2023 Chrome Black autograph Shohei of 50.
That's ridiculous. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's a fun one.
A
And
50
then
Shohei auto.
this one's kind of even more crazy, but it's also funny because this has to do with my like the cards that I like, right? So it's a little bit in line, but it wasn't in my like front mirror or front in front of me on the road when I bought it. It
In
just kind
my
of worked
front
out.
mirror.
But I
In my
know I
field
was
of
like in my
vision.
back
We have this guy
in my field of vision. I know.
guys in our chat
I
right
was
now.
like I know. I was like, it's on my rear view mirror. Like, what is it in? And
my my
I
front
couldn't really put it
view
together.
eyeballs, I
Yeah,
guess.
my front view. Yeah, my front eyeballs. It was in my windshield. Uh, but of 99 Shohei Inception Pass Auto, and
Wow.
that one was also a PSA 10. And I've had these in like the sleeves on top of them for a long time. Um, So those are my Shoheis. I like my Shoheis.
Those are great.
I'm a big fan of them. I know I have to do a better job. I don't have a great again in another house. I'd in my man cave. I'd have like a case to put my cards up in,
Yeah,
and I wouldn't have them all up, but I'd rotate them. And I kind of did that in front of my TV, but I decided I didn't want to have 9 million baseball memorabilia's up in
sure.
around my TV. And so
Sure.
I've taken pretty much all of them down. The only one still
For
up there is Johnny Goudreau's still there.
that makes sense because
Yeah,
he's Johnny Hockey, dude. Um,
it's Johnny Hockey, baby.
really quick, the artist David was it David? Who's the artist who did the Paul Skeens ball? It's not David.
Oh, Mike
Mark
Floyd.
Mike Floyd. Thank you.
Mike
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 Floyd
Floyd. Yeah,
had this very nice like glass tower, like maybe like four tiers of glass that he had
yeah,
displayed his uh the baseballs that he painted and some of the
yeah. You
other.
sent me the picture. Yeah, yeah, I think you sent me the picture of it. Yeah,
That's kind of a good thing to copy or clone. Like it's a good setup if you want to display some of that stuff.
yeah. No, that is a good idea. I just like I don't really have a place to do it here, like at my
Sure,
house.
sure.
And I love my dog, but she dented my Mookie, Jackie Bradley Jr., Andrew Benintendi photo a couple weeks ago by knocking into the
Yeah,
camera, which then so like I
that was chaos.
that was slight chaos. Um,
Are
so
Goldens
this
just
is a
like that
super
though?
unique kind of. They just like she's literally touching the camera stand right now.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
she is
Oh
asleep.
my.
I don't know if you guys have been able to hear it, but I've been able to hear her snore over the
Oh,
last
that's
like
I haven't, but that's so great knowing that
35
she's just
minutes.
over
Yeah.
there knocked out.
Yeah, PTFO'd. So this next card is a super fun card. So in if Ryan's still here, he's gonna get the year for me. But Bill Ripken, who's Cal Ripken Jr.'s brother, had a famous card where he was holding a bat, and at the bottom of it said "fuckface," and it was like a super rare card for in the Ryan. If you're here, please throw the date, the year that those came out. I know he knows off
87?
the top of his head. I'm just
I
trying to
think
think of
it's
like what year Bill Ripken would have done it.
87 seems a little too early, but it also seems it's what I
But I
have in my
have the
head.
card. I have the
But
card.
there's
It's
no
not
date on
like
it.
in this case
89. He said 89.
89
I don't feel
clear.
bad about
Okay.
87 then.
Yeah, I know. That was a great toss out. Um, I have the card. It's not, it's in one of my cases. It's not, I actually think it's kind of, I'm looking at the case that it's in, but neither here nor there.
He's holding the bat
So
like this, and it just
he's
says
holding
it
the bat
right
like
here.
that. And
And
so
then they edited it out.
Jackson Holiday, yeah, in other variants. So
Yep.
Jackson Holiday redid it. and they
Really?
did a bunch of rookie cards of his, and his doesn't say fuck face, it says fun face on the
That's
knob
a
of the
fun
bat.
face, dude.
But like, yeah, it's a fun face. Um, and so there's a bunch of short prints of the card where like some he's just holding the bat, some it says it. The one that I have, it's blacked out. So like it looks like they put a piece of tape over the where it
Mhm.
says fun face. And so it's just they did a bunch of different plays on it. And so that's just like a super cool card. And if you
That's
see
co
at the bottom of the knob, it's blacked out.
Yeah, you can tell.
So that's I found that card and I was like, that's just a super cool
That's
throwback.
awesome.
And I found the Bill Ripken version of it up in Fort Collins. That was like last year I found it. It was one of those things where you could buy it online, but I really just wanted to find it out in the wild because I thought it would be so much cooler to find it out in the wild.
You'll
And I
see,
did.
like,
I was super stoked about it.
it's that card features fairly prominently at card shows if you go. Like, you'll see
Yeah, it's
that's on
like
a stand.
yeah, it's super unique in the card, regardless of like what it says on the knob of the bat, and the fact that like every card back in the day, like all of these cards, they're the exact same. Like there's no variance of these cards. Like
Yep.
if you've watched previous shows, you know that in 1958, Ops did the first variant of the cards. It was the All Star insert for cards. They did it because they signed Stan Musial to the deal, so they then had all of those cards, and that's the year I collect. Like that is my year. I have literally right here. I'm gonna flip that because don't need that to be seen. Um, but I collect this year. Oh gosh darn it! It was in the sleeve. It wasn't on the. We'll just take it up. Like it's this card. So this is Frank Robinson's from that year,
Okay.
and like they have the variants like my Mickey Mantle variant or not my yeah is my Mickey that one I don't know but my Willie Mays variant that I have of it I think they're actually in this freaking case to be honest I don't know why I'm talking about them
Okay.
when I think they're sitting
Okay.
right in front of me.
Okay.
I know we're
Let's
doing
see
like a
something.
deviation but like
That's all right,
you
dude.
kind of said you wanted to do a mix. um let's do these two. Actually, let's do these two because these are better stories. Where are the other ones? Oh, I have quite a few of these. However, so this is the insert that I am talking about, which is the All Star insert, and this is Teddy Ball Games insert
Ball
of that
game,
card.
dude. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's Teddy Ball Games, and the all the other like base versions of it, they're different colors in the back. So American League All Stars are in red, and NL All Stars are in blue. But I'm pretty sure there's like blue backgrounds, there's green backgrounds, there's it's kind of like a color match background for the team.
That's cool.
Um, So, like as you saw, the Frank Robinson is yellow, and so is this one, which is Bob Clement. Which is
Oh,
funny because it's Roberto Clemente, but they wanted to Americanize him. So in a lot of things, they'd refer to him as Bob and not say Clemente. They'd say Clement,
that's
and so
interesting.
He'd be Bob Clement,
One of the
and
all-time
uh,
great people and baseball players, just overall. Love the crap out of that guy.
overall,
His
like
story,
just
all-time guy. All-time guy.
if you haven't seen it, I watched it when I went down to Kiowa in Charleston. I flew down to Charleston a couple weeks ago. It's called Clemente, and it's a documentary on Roberto Clemente. And from someone that's read one of his highly rated books, it was a great like short version of the book,
Okay.
right? Like it didn't dive super into a lot of the details, but you knew a lot of the details from reading the book. And if you'd read the book first, you'd been like, oh, I know a little bit more of this backstory. I know a little bit more of the stories that they tell. For example, like they in the this is a game. Roberto Clemente was known for doing signatures. He really was. And he was also, as everybody knows anything about him, he was just a really good person, right? He was a really, really good person. And he always had time for other people.
Yeah.
And so after a game, he's signing, and he used to sign so much that the bus would leave him sometimes. And some, this little girl said, I'm going to blank, but she said something to him in Spanish. I'm pretty sure it was like gracias for the signature, and they ended up talking, and this girl was like, oh, like, do you need a ride? We can give you a ride. And went out with Roberto Clemente to the car where her dad was waiting for her. And Roberto Clemente gets into the car and is like, I'm Roberto Clemente. And her dad is like, what the fuck is happening right now?
That's so
And
amazing.
so he ends up getting driven to the airport, and they start a great rapport, and they had like a lot of similarities. And when they got out of the car, Roberto Clemente gave the dad his phone number, and the dad gave Roberto Clemente their phone number. And before he got on the plane, he called them and like left them a message to make sure that they were okay. But that girl ended up being like one of Roberto Clemente's like best family friends. And they would do a bunch of stuff together every time. They'd go to games all the time. They stayed with them. And when Roberto Clemente died, they were actually in Puerto Rico to celebrate New Year's with them.
Wow. Wow.
And they're like lifelong friends. And they do a very short, even the story that I just told is shorter than how they kind of talk
Right.
about it in the documentary. But
Trev,
it's a great story.
do you know what Linker is saying here? He said, "Can't wait for the Edward Julian movie to come out. Will be a great scene when he misses the bus from signing autographs all night long."
Oh, that is a very good uh I don't know if dig is the right word, but there are we found out this weekend that basically every player on the Rockies will sign. They may not do it all the time. Some of them literally may do it once a season, but
Okay.
Edouard Julien does not sign, and like people have tried to get him going from the team bus, and like he won't do it. And so it's a
Uh,
call. He did a good little fun connection of someone who missed the bus because they signed someone so much, and someone who would not miss the bus because they don't sign at all. And
because
it
they
was
don't
a
sign.
very inside knowledge, funny joke by Ryan.
That was an inside baseball joke by the Linker right there.
That was kind of like an A. This is an A and B conversation, so you need to see your way out, kind of like, you
Of
know.
D Door immediately.
Yeah, out.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was really good. Way to finish it. I'm really
I
proud of
stole
you
that.
for that. That was
That's an old joke.
phenomenal. I know, but that was phenomenal. Uh Clemente is the goat. Clemente is the goat. He
He
100%
might
is.
be, dude.
I
He
like
might be.
the fact that he also died. He said that he was going to die early, and his wife used to hate it, and as the
She
prophet
should,
did.
because you
But
should hate it.
the fact that he got exactly 3,000 hits is crazy, like
Crazy,
crazy,
crazy.
crazy. So last one to show from the modern group that I have. I have a couple other moderns, but we're a little over the allotted time that I had given David. I had told David because
That's
he's
all
been
right,
up a
dude.
little. He's had quite the day.
We've had a bunch of fun today,
Um,
dude. So this is worth it.
Paul Skeens, Bowman first, Sapphire, Bowman Chrome first, Sapphire of 25, PSA 10.
Wow. I don't know if I expected it to be orange, but that's ridiculous. What a
It's like
card.
kind of it's pretty close to jersey match. Like I think their gold is a better jersey match, but it's not that's not also not spot
Sure.
on, like the of 50. Um,
It's a
but
great
yeah,
looking
this is
card,
a
man.
super cool card. This is a super cool card. This was I had gotten this done, and when I did my first ever like signing, shout out to being able to used to being able to do signings where you could send stuff to Paul Skeens. Um, that was the only one I kept
Hold on, does he not
and
do
to
them
not
anymore?
get signed. He does not do them anymore.
Oh,
Um, I
Travis.
mean, when you become Paul Skeens, someone like pays you a boatload of money to not do it again and only exclusively do it with who they are, which would be Fanatics.
Wow.
Um, so,
Okay.
like he does limited signings and you can get some cool ass stuff, but you can no longer send in like a card. And
Gotcha.
I'd be hard pressed to believe he does a public signing anymore with how much money Fanatics paid him.
Really
And they
quick,
probably
Trav.
pay him
Well,
not to
actually,
do
go
them.
ahead.
Yes.
You know what? Let's actually just put a
But
let's put a note.
it was the only card it was the only card that I kept. That's the end of the story.
Okay. Well, what I was gonna say
Yeah.
is next week, I would love for us to talk about agreements. I don't think we've ever covered this on the show. How the agreements between tops, you know what? We'll have to talk about this. How the agreements between tops and players g- go. Like, do you get more money as a player?
There's
Right.
tiers to it.
Let's
There's
let's
tiers
save
to
it
it. I
though.
mean,
Let's save
we
it.
can just we can save it, but we should start the show to next week talking about it, and I can talk to you about my experience in like how that works, like the little 'cause as I was about to say, and we'll put a pin on it. I don't, but this is a good teaser, right? Um, there are levels and tiers to how someone like Fanatics does it, right? And there are players who have exclusive that aren't with Fanatics, and you the tiers to it are as you can think of like based off of players, right?
Right.
And like how good those players are and what they can do. But we can kind of leave it there.
I love that. Travis, you have one more thing that you
Uh,
want to tease.
I do. I
Tease
had
away,
so much
buddy.
fun doing the Jeff Criswell interview that I decided I was gonna try to do a few more. And so I have a couple more interviews lined up with members of the Rockies organization, for lack of a better way to describe it. And those will be released in the next couple weeks. Um, when they happen, I'll do a little tease for it, and you can
Heck
go
yeah.
see that tease on my Instagram account at Sprague Sports, and then you can find those interviews right here on YouTube. They're going to be super fun. The series is called Packs with Pros. I promise I will do a better job of showing the actual cards that we pull, unlike in Jeff's, where I kind of just
Talk about
pulled the
them.
cards,
Yeah.
talk about them. So we'll do a little better job of that. And we're going to have some fun conversations. If you um, would like a professional question, asked by myself. So we're not doing anything about current state of the Rockies or any of that stuff. Nope, we're not asking those questions.
Hey,
Um, but if
tell
you,
us about Jordan. See, now that's an inside football, inside baseball joke.
good one, I actually like that. Um, but like you, I if you have any ones that you'd like to be asked or like to know anything about what it's like in baseball, you know how you got to where they get to, et cetera, I would comment on this video. And you know, if you like and subscribe, then guess what? I may pick your question.
That's great.
So let me know. I'd love to go check it out. People, we appreciate you at Ordog as always. What are your final thoughts for the people, my friend?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put this out here. So I Travis introduced me every week as comedian David Ordog. So I am working on something that will go on my YouTube channel in the next, let's say, 2 months. I know it's a little bit while out, but it's just going to take a little bit to put it all together. But it's going to be of different clips and different things, comedy. And it's a distillation of like me comedically in one cool like longer form type of thing. So it should be really fun. It's gonna have stand up. It's gonna have some other things in there, and I want to just leave it at that. So that's my little teaser, but I've got something in the works, and I'm really excited for it. So that's what's going on.
We're well, if you guys enjoy this show and enjoy how much fun David and I have, then you should go over to his page and you should like and subscribe to his page and set up some notifications so that when this video drops, we can all enjoy it together.
Thanks, buddy.
So
Thank you.
I am excited for it. You guys should be excited for it. And we got some fun stuff coming out, and I'm really excited for it. I I will be taking my break from baseball as my dog kicks my camera stand.
There it
Um,
goes.
I will be taking my mid summers break from being back east or back west and watching a bunch of baseball out here and going back east with my family. We will still be doing shows when I go back because we'll be in Cooper. We got to do our Cooperstown shows. We always do, and I'm really excited. So we got some fun stuff coming up this summer. I'm going to start doing I have a few ideas that I'm kicking around the bucket that I think I'm going to pick up in the next, uh, let's say, week, 2 weeks. And I'm going to do kind of like a short little weekly reel on Instagram.
Heck yeah.
I will probably post it onto this page as well. And it's just kind of going to be random stuff, all sports related, mostly about baseball. I think the first one that I'm going to do, which I'll tease, is kind of like my experiences at Coors Field and what I enjoy about the place. So please go to my Instagram page, and we will have a great few months of content coming out.
Heck yeah, buddy. Let's do it.
Awesome. Well, brother Ordog, as always, I
Brother
appreciate you,
Trey,
my friend.
appreciate you
Um,
too, buddy.
I hope you have a phenomenal week. We chat all the time, so I'll call you or something like that.
For
But I
sure.
hope everybody else has a phenomenal week. Kick it off right, and we will be back here next week to
Next
tell
week.
you all about the way that players deal with memorabilia companies and
Perfect.
that kashish. So let us know. We're enjoying it. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys later.
Peace.
Peace.